How's it going, everybody on YouTube? The Maxie from Doomviller Games. We apologize for the recent amount of time that it's been since we uploaded a video. A lot of stuff has happened, a lot of stuff has been going on. I moved and a whole bunch of crap. But anyway, today we are going over defining an archetype. This is an archetype from the newest set that's coming out in about a week and a half. And it's called the Hieratic Dragons. Pretty much an all tribute archetype. I'm not going to go over everything because I don't have a lot of battery on my phone. My camera battery's dead, so too much information. Point is, the Heretics go and revolve around this main little normal monster here called Hieratic Seal of the Sun Dragon Overlord. Hieratic Seal of the Sun Dragon Overlord is a 0/0 level 8 normal monster that's a dragon light type. Congratulations, the card does nothing except help you exceed for their rank 8 and Thunder End. So, but I don't have all the extra cards that would help listed today. I'm just going to go over the generics for the set. An archetype is defined basically by having support cards that help accomplish the goal of the deck. An archetype is pretty much Gladiator Beasts, Heretics, Six Samurai, Gravekeeper, all those cards that have a specific spell card or specific trap card that helps the deck a lot. Necro Valley for Gravekeepers, Iron Core Kokumiru for Kokumirus. Well, that doesn't help, but you get the point. But we're not going over all that right now. We're going to go over the archetype of Heretics. I'll do a full defining an archetype video later. This is take number 4, and I'm tired. So, anyway. So what does the deck do? If you tribute this monster, this monster, this monster, this monster, or this monster, you get to special summon this monster. Yeah. Tribute, meaning any card that states tribute or tribute for a tribute summon. So you have fun stuff like enemy controller. It says tribute a monster you control and take control of an opponent's monster until the end phase. If you tribute this guy, you get to special summon this guy and take their monster. If you tribute this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, all these guys help you grab stuff and get more stuff to do stuff with. So tributing is pretty old in Yu-Gi-Oh! Something that people don't like to do necessarily as much. Cards that used to say tribute on them were kind of like, ugh, I don't want to give up a card. You know, that's a -1 essentially right before I get any effect off, and it's a cost, so it makes people frustrated. This deck makes tributing fun, because tributing is good in this deck. If you tribute anything, usually something happens. So, what do the cards do? Gebeb. This is they all say Hieratic Dragon of, and then I'm just going to say their little name. Gebeb is an 1800 light dragon. They're all light dragons, so we're not even going to go over that anymore. He's a level 4, 1800, 400 monster. It says that if he destroys a monster in battle, you can special summon a dragon-type normal monster from your hand or deck graveyard. Yeah, by the way, it's hand, deck, or graveyard with all these tribute things, by the way. So that's pretty dumb, because you can tribute him and get a summon, and you can attack and kill something and get a summon, and then just be busted. But point is, Gebeb is the main accelerant of the deck to get out their cards faster. Then you have Tefnut. Tefnut says that he's Cyber Dragon, and he can't attack the turn that he uses the effect. And then he also has the Tribute and special summon a Dragon-type normal monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard. Its attack and defense becomes 0. Yeah, all of them also reduce the attack and defense to 0. That's the other thing that needs to be recognized, is they all reduce the attack and defense to 0. So, just saying, that's the bottom line with that. But he can attack, and he's a Cyber Dragon, but he's a level 6, so that's what's important. Hieratic Dragon Est, phone's dying. Anyway, Est is the main way to exceed fast with this deck. He can be normal summoned from the hand without a tribute, and he's a level 5, so that's already cool. But he's a 1900 when he's tributed, and a 1000 when he's normaled in that special way. But his thing is, you target a normal dragon-type monster on your field, and all your monsters become that same level that are heretics. So if you have 2 heretics and 1 of this, you can go for Neo Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, or anything that's rank 8. That's awesome. You can go for their main big guy, Helipopolis. But we'll get back to him. Then you have the 2 dynamic duo. These guys both have the tribute special summon effect when they're tributed, and they also say tribute from the hand or the field a heretic monster, except them, and you can pop either a monster with Nebhet or a Spell a Trap with Sue. So these two are pretty awesome because you can just bounce off of each other because they say you can special summon them by tributing a Heretic monster. So that's awesome. So you can summon Geba, tribute him, special summon this, then get the seal, pop a monster, and have 2,000 to the face. It's pretty good. But then you can do it with Sue and get an MST. Or you can tribute this and get a monster, and then get Sue, and then get MST, and then tribute Sue, and summon this, and just loop and wreck their field. But that's not the important thing with this deck, because if you think about it, you're not really plussing ever, you're just constantly getting rid of cards. The reason why this deck is going to be good is because they have a Rhoda. Not just any Rhoda, it's the most generic Rhoda ever. It says, grab any Heretic monster from your deck and put it in your hand. So it doesn't matter with level. So you can grab a level 6, you can grab a level 6, you can grab a level 5, you can grab a level 6, you can grab a level 4, you can grab a level 8, doesn't matter. That's pretty awesome. You can run it in threes, everybody should pick it up. And then you have Heretic Seal of Supremacy. It says special summon a Heretic from the hand. So it's Monster Reborn, but not Monster Reborn. It's from the hand, so I can special summon any monster in my hand that's a Heretic. Awesome. And then you have Seal of Banishment. It says tribute a monster. Hey, look, all these things get their effects now. Tribute a monster, banish a card. That's dumb. Really dumb. Because you can get rid of everything and get rid of Stardust. Then Reflection, which is even worse, because it says tribute a monster. Hey, all these get a plus again. And you negate a spell trap or effect monster effect. So it's Divine Wrath Dark Bride with a tribute. That's awesome. But they have to be heretics. So they do have to be heretics. But either way, that's epic. I mean, it's Infernity Barrier. And you can have a hand. Now, these are the cards. These three right here are the ones that I view aren't as synergic, if that's a word, as all these up here. Because you have to have this. And you kind of need him. And you really need these two. And you really need him. And you might need him. But these guys are the ones that I would opt out of playing myself. You have Nuit. Nuit says, if he's targeted, you can special summon a normal type dragon monster from your deck, hand deck, or graveyard, and its tag events become 0. So if they ever target it, then if it's ever targeted with anything, that's awesome. On either player's turn, once a turn. So you can special summon if it's targeted. So if you want to build a target tribute deck, then I guess you could, but that's not my style. And he's a level 4, 1700 Light Dragon, of course. Then you have Azur. And Azur is a 2600 level 7, so he's out of place because he isn't the whole level 8 thing, and that's like an issue with me. But he says that you can special summon him from your hand by banishing a Light Dragon type monster and one Dragon type normal monster in your graveyard. And if this is done, this card, if this face-up card on the field would be destroyed, you can tribute him a Heretic monster instead. So he's cool because you can get the pluses to keep these guys alive, but I don't view him as as much as synergy because you're getting rid of one of these and possibly one of these or another one of these to get him on the field. So yes, he's kind of chaosy, but no, he's kind of not so good, at least in my opinion. But he does have the tribute aspect, so he's really cool. Then you have something like Suteke. I don't know. It's got a KH at the end. Anyway, cannot be normal summoned or set. Must first be special summoned from your hand by banishing 3 dragon-type normal monsters from your graveyard. Guess what, folks? That means all 3 of those from the grave. And it says, once per turn, you can banish 1 dragon-type monster from your graveyard. Hey, you're getting rid of more of your crap that love to be in the graveyard. And then you can destroy a card on the field. So, yeah, you can bomb a card, and he's a 2800 for a level 8, but I just think he really wrecks the synergy of the deck. The whole deck kind of disappears if this card's not in the grave. So, it's kind of like Iron Core Kokimura with Maximus. Do you go Maximus? No, you don't. That's just my opinion. You don't go Maximus. So, anyway, Sutken, or Suteke, whatever his name is, not my opinion, the best card. Now we get to something that I call American exclusives and why they're awesome. American exclusives try to fix some of the problems that the deck has. Inzektor Hopper didn't really do that for Inzektors, but whatever. You have 2. One is the Gemini Heretic Seal of the Dragon King, which means he's a normal in the graveyard, people. Which means you can banish him with this, yeah, but his card's way better than that card. Just my opinion. So this card is a little dragon egg that says, hey, I'm a 0/0 level 6, and I say that if I'm second summoned, I can be tributed and special summon any heretic from the deck, except myself. So that means you can tribute him, get this, tribute him, get this, tribute him, get this, tribute him, get that, get that, get that. It's all pretty cool, except that. You can't get him. But anyway, really good. Helps the deck out a lot. Helps you go into your rank 6 a lot more often. Broken. Heretic Seal from the Ashes is probably the best card for an archetype ever. It is a continuous trap, which a lot of people don't see anymore. What does it do? It says, once per turn during your opponent's turn, you can send one heretic monster from your deck to the graveyard. Now, this does not specify a time. It says during the opponent's turn, so you can use it anytime you want, except maybe the damage step. Maybe not the damage step. Any other time, probably going to work. Then the other one is, once per turn, you can target one of your banished heretics and put it back in your graveyard. So it fixes that thing's problem, or that thing's problem if you want. But then the last effect's the broken part. It says that if this face-up card is destroyed, you can target a heretic monster in your graveyard and special summon it. So, if they MST this face-down card while it's been down for a turn, and you didn't just set it, you can activate it, send a monster, and then special summon that monster. So if they MST this, you special summon anything in your deck. Cool. I'm pretty sure that's how the ruling works, since it doesn't specify a time, and you get the effect to work when it goes off, like any other regular old trap card. So, just my opinion, busted as heck. Moving on to the Exceeds, there's 2 for this archetype. 2. Atum and Helipopoulos, or whatever his name is. Point is, Atum is your special summon engine. He's a rank 6, 2400 beater. Says you can detach a material, special summon any heretic monster, or any dragon-type monster from your deck. Not heretic, any dragon-type monster. Its effect stays. It doesn't have to be a normal monster, and its attack and defense becomes 0. People have made Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon abusable with this, because that's just dumb. Just dumb. Just saying. So, anyway, good card. Really good card. Atum is pretty awesome. Battery's still dying. Moving on. Last bit. Helipopoulos. He says, tribute monsters from your hand or the field by detaching a material and blow up that many cards on the field. If you tribute these from the hand, they get their special summon. So you can do that, then go for Thunder End or go for another one of him and do it again, and just, it's dumb. So many pluses off of Helipopoulos. 3K beater, rank 8. This deck is awesome, in my opinion. Probably not going to top immediately because people side mask and restrict. Point here, this is an archetype. This is the new archetype from Galactic Overlord. This deck loves to be played a lot. People have been playing it. People have been saying, please no heretics on DN. Good deck. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any opinions of what we should do next for an archetype, we'll cover it on my phone. That'll probably be dying because I do it at night. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Always comment, rate, subscribe, and have a nice day, man.